Across distant worlds from Earth to Mars, and even the Moon, a curious pattern emerges. Carved stone heads, simple yet deliberate, and each missing or obscuring one eye. They were not built by humans. They always appear close to alien bases or outposts, and they raise questions that challenge our very reality. Hi, and welcome to the Atrox Lux channel. I'm not real, but what you are about to see is. So pull on your space boots, fasten that helmet, and let's go look at stuff.
Atrox Lux.
Regular viewers of this channel will already know of the alien obsession with turrets. I do delve more deeply into this issue in another video, and you can find the link below. We also can't leave out the very primitive-looking alien carvings. Like the turrets and most of the carved heads, these can only be found in very remote and inaccessible areas. These carvings are found on Bouvet Island, and not only is it thousands of miles from civilization, but these glyphs are found in areas where it is impossible to land. There are also landed UFO parked nearby. These cannot be hoaxes or pranks. Another feature that is common to these aliens is the carved heads, and again, these are made with very little skill or artistry and look incredibly crude. They can be seen on Earth in Iran and also Mars and the Moon, and may have a religious significance. Please feel free to pause the video if you need a closer look. If you notice, one eye is always covered, or missing entirely, and this can even be seen in the head on Cydonia. This is an effect that we have witnessed before. Is there a link between aliens and the liberated stone carvers, as we shall call them, and the rich and powerful of Earth, possibly worshipping these aliens for unknown gains?
Like, do you think there's a level of fame that is just too dangerous for this?
Yeah,
psyche?
so if you don't drink the Kool-Aid, you don't drink the gold juice. So I was offered the gold juice 3 times in my 20s.
We can assume from their prevalence at a large number of alien sites that these heads are a very important part of their culture. As we have seen, there are a wide range of alien species on Earth, yet the majority of the heads bear an uncanny resemblance to humans. What we can take from this is that humans must have some sort of significance to these aliens. In the movie Dark City, aliens experiment on a group of humans and have a huge human head in their habitat, just like our own aliens do. They revere the human mind for its individuality, yet also look down on humans as inferior like lab rats. Is this what is going on here with the real aliens? It is entirely valid to surmise we might be a resource.
You don't drink the gold juice.
This is Aleister Crowley, who is a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. This secretive group was an offshoot of the liberated stone carvers. After a channeling session in 1919, he drew this entity called Lamb that had joined with him during the session. This was in an era where our concept of aliens was not widely known, and he called it a demon as he had no other point of reference. Demons are a supernatural concept, and they do not need spaceships or defense turrets. The likeness of Lamb with what we call gray aliens is uncanny. The rich and powerful mimicking the single eye of the alien heads is uncanny. Neither of these things are a coincidence. If you are in the upper echelons of human society, then you are offered the gold juice, and you worship the one-eyed stone gods of the aliens. This is, however, teasing small nuggets of information out of what is a larger story. The heads are human-like, yet our wealthy seem to be involved in their worship, with the single eye being a religious concept of the aliens themselves, but also tied to humans. Yet again, I come back to humans being a resource with some sort of price to be paid through the gold juice. This is similar to selling your soul to the devil. You can have your greatest wish, but you have to pay off that debt at a later point. If you think aliens are all about peace, love, and spiritual enlightenment, and that they are just waiting for us to mature as a species so they can allow us to ascend or join the Galactic Federation, you might want to think again. Obviously, these are swamp gas, weather balloons. I'm misconstruing the data, being silly, not looking at the images in the right way. I know what these look like, and I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this malarkey, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, the time for disclosure is now. I'll see you again soon.
Me. Yao?